Hey, it's Brooke. So if I wanted to talk to you about clutter in your business, what would you automatically think of? Would you think of your desk or maybe a couple of projects that need to be wrapped up, that are screaming to be wrapped up? What about your email inbox? Do you think of clutter when I say that? Or what about the stuff that we take home with us from work that is cluttering up our heads? So those are two smaller places that we don't always think of when it comes to clearing out the clutter in our business, but can actually increase the drag in our day-to-day efficiency. So I wanted to make you aware of those and also give you a couple of strategies to help clear the clutter, because when we clear clutter out, just like when we have a nice clean house, when we have a nice clean desk and everything is organized and everything has a space, when we clear the clutter in our inboxes and in our brains pertaining to our business or what we've done that day or whatever it might be, whatever we're holding on to, we gain a lot more clarity. And let's face it, having clarity when we're working is, it's golden. It's golden. So let's start with email. Do you have hundreds of emails in your inbox? How many do you have? Let's be honest. Thousands? Some people have more than that. Those emails that are in your inbox, when you look at your inbox on a daily basis, you actually have to do extra scrolling, extra reading, extra processing in your brain of what actually needs to be responded to if they're all sitting there. If you are one of those people that picks and chooses an email to answer without any rhyme or reason or without any sort of process to it, you may have to go through a couple of times to look to make sure that you have not missed any emails that need to be responded to. So a couple of ways to create clarity in your inbox is get to inbox zero. If you have a shitload of emails in your inbox, you may need to do what some of us call an email bankruptcy. And that is just, we don't want to use this on a regular basis. We're sort of using this as a cleanup effort, but it gets everything cleared out. I have a very specific process for doing this safely and securely in a course called The New Email Rules. It's a mini course that I have. It takes less than an hour of your time. And it's less than $30. It's really affordable. And it shows you how to go through that process so that you're not just dumping everything in the delete pile, because we don't want to do that. The next thing is create a triage process so that when the new email comes into your clean inbox, you have a system of exactly what to do with it. And a really good way to sort of remind yourself of what to do with it is deal with it. If you can deal with it in 60 to 90 seconds or less, deal with it then. Okay. If it takes a little bit more time, you may want to have another folder. You may want to have another little system to use to do the emails, to process emails that may take a little bit longer, or maybe you learn to delegate those. Maybe those are the ones that get sent to your assistant. Maybe you create a system where certain emails route to a certain person now. So we want to make sure overall that area is as clutter-free as possible. So number one, you are serving your clients as best as you can. Number two, you are being faster and more efficient in the way that you are processing your email, because let me tell you, your business doesn't run out of your email inbox. So then the other little hidden place that clutter tends to build up is in our heads. How many of us come home from the office, or maybe we even work from home like I do, and there's no real separation. There's no real, okay, I'm done, getting rid of all of the, the energy that I have been immersed in all day. And that could be great energy. So I always, at the end of the day, take a moment and have sort of a decluttering ritual, which could be many different things to many people. Maybe you go for a walk. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to go to a therapy session. Okay. It's just a way to decompress from your day, even if it was awesome. Acknowledge the good things. I have my wins sheet where I write down the wins and accomplishments for that day. And then I may go for a hike. Hiking is the one thing that clears my brain out really, really well. So for me, that works. If it's not a day to hike, maybe I'll journal any notes that need to be carried forward into tomorrow for when I have my morning planning meeting. Maybe I'll get on the phone with a friend. but I need to consciously do something to defrag from the day to end the energy where we left it, and then begin to be a mom and be a partner, be at home and present for my people. So this week I'm going to encourage you to look for the hidden places where there is clutter. It may not actually be physical clutter on your desk. But again, clearing out the clutter is a great ritual to have in your business on a weekly basis, whether it is cleaning off your desk, cleaning out your inbox, getting to that inbox zero, and making sure that you decompress from the day that you just had, so you're not carrying that energy with you forward. And again, if you are looking for strategies to get to inbox zero and what my triage and processing process is for email, you can click the link below, which will link you to the new email rules, which is my mini course that will show you how to do that. Have a great week.